Please subscribe to the channel, as only 11.6% of you are subscribed to the channel. Okay, thank you, goodbye.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel, Platinum Bricks 95, and we're back again with another Lego Marvel review. And with the release of the Wakanda Forever trailer, crikey O'Reilly, it looks amazing. I'm so excited for the new Black Panther movie. I figured we'd take a look at the original Lego Black Panther sets. So today we're taking a look at the two original Black Panther Lego sets, and we have set number 76100, Royal Talon Fighter Attack. Now this retailed for £30 in the UK when it was released. And also we are taking a look at Lego set number 76099, Rhino Face-Off by the Mine. Now this retailed for £20 in the UK when it was released. Now, I do just want to preface this video by saying, any of you that have watched the channel for a certain length of time, especially the last 3 months of me uploading, I think some of you will have heard me say stuff about the Black Panther movie, how I'm not as big a fan as everyone else is. I'm just not. I think the casting was unreal. Like, genuinely, they did a great job with the cast. I think the visuals were second to none at the point I'd seen it. I remember walking out going, wow, it was beautiful, wasn't it? And the soundtrack was absolutely stellar. I remember the soundtrack, it was something else. It really was. However, all of those things aside, you can't ignore story, okay? Or writing. And I found both incredibly lackluster. But anyway, we're not here to review the Black Panther movie. We're here to review the Black Panther Lego set. So without further ado, we're going to get right into it, and we're going to start with the minifigures. Let's go! All right then, guys. Well, here we are with the minifigs from both of these sets. And I figured I'd start with the bigger set first, actually, to make somewhat of a change. So I will just take them out. And we're going to look at the 4 minifigures that come in Lego set number 76100, the Royal Talon Fighter Attack. So here is Black Panther. Now, this is, I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same as the Black Panther from Civil War. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it is. Now, just taking a look at this minifigure. Now, obviously, this is the namesake of the Black Panther movies, as it is. And I'll straight away say, I'm actually a fan of this. I know some people don't like the headpiece. You know, people don't like Darth Maul's headpiece, who's got one with a lot more spikes on than this. But I actually really do like this headpiece. And I think it works. I think it just does work very well. If you look at the photo here, you may not be able to see, but there's just a tiny little ridge there. And it just does look accurate. Now, obviously, this is, spoiler alert for anyone who hasn't seen Black Panther yet, but what are you doing? Go and watch Black Panther. I will just say, this is obviously his suit from the start of the movie, as later on in the movie, he does get a new suit. So, taking a look at this, I love the fact that you can see his skin through his sort of mask. I think that's actually a really nice touch, and it does add to the overall figure. Now, taking a look at the head printing, I mean, it's just elite. It just is. I mean, in terms of accuracy, no, I don't think so, but it does add texture and layers to the face, and I think that's what they were going for with this minifigure and that sort of design, because I know he has some silver on his face, but it's definitely not that much. But on a whole, I'm pretty happy with the headpiece. Moving down to the torso, as you can see, it is just a very basic silver design, but that is accurate again to the movie and accurate to his suit at the time, so I can't knock that really. Now, I don't need to tell you about how seamless it is, because it's one colour into another and it is just gorgeously seamless. But taking a look at the back printing on this minifigure, as you can see, the head, again, just lots of attention to detail, and I do like that. And I do like the fact that they've kept the sort of line of that his necklace goes around his whole body. I do really like that. However, the back printing is very, very minimal, which is a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. And again, you do get 4 minifigures in this £30 set, so you can't complain at that. Legs are just standard, which is a bit of a letdown, but it is what it is. Like I said in my Eternals review, which if you haven't watched them, go and check it out, it's only really them that get leg printing. So guys, moving on to Ulysses Claw, or as I like to call him, Andy Serkis, or, well, this guy. So this is Ulysses Claw from the movie. Now, straight away, I've got to say, I'll see how much you can see. If you can see that chest printing there, that is unbelievable. This little area just below his head, the detail on there is absolutely unbelievable. Now, this is not meant to be, it's meant to be his tattoo, and it just does work very well. And I actually think, apart from his hair being all black, because obviously in the movie it is grey as well, this is a very, very movie accurate minifigure, so I can't complain at all. Now, straight away, I want to say his hairpiece is accurate apart from the colour. I genuinely think his hair does kind of look like that. It's very nice. And his beard's good. And his stern expression's good. And I just think, on a whole, it's a very, very good headpiece. Now, this is the other side. Obviously, he's a bit more angry there. A bit more irate, as you can see. And as I said with Doctor Strange, the attention to detail on the printing on the beard is absolutely outstanding. The little grey hairs, the grey sideburns there, just really, really good attention to detail. Now, moving down to the torso, I've already waxed lyrical about his chest, so I will just say it's kind of a waistcoat shirt kind of vibe. And it's okay, but it's not, you know, it's not brilliant. But again, I think it gets upped quite a bit by the fact of that printing there, the attention to detail. I love subtle attention to detail. Now, again, on the back, nothing too fancy. It is just a waistcoat, and as you can see, legs are just standard. Now, I do actually really like this because obviously in Avengers Age of Ultron, he does get his hand cut off.
Look at me. Do I look like Iron Man Stark? I'm sorry. I'm sure that's gonna be okay.
I've got to be honest, this is an incredibly accurate and incredibly good minifigure. Alright then guys, well here we are taking a look at the penultimate minifigure. Now this is Nakia. I don't actually know anything about Nakia from the comics, but I will say, in the movie I really enjoyed her. She was actually one of the highlights for me. I really, really enjoyed the actress that played her as well. But enough about the movie. As I've said before, this isn't a movie review. We're going to take a look at this minifigure. Now straight away, the hairpiece is exactly the same as her hair in the movie. Just spot on. That's how you nail a hairpiece. Now, her face, that is what I would describe as more of a mischievous look. As you'll see, when I turn her around and reveal that her smiling face is the one that's on the back. Now, you've obviously got a smiling face and a more mischievous look, and I actually prefer the mischievous look on this minifigure. I think it just ties the whole thing together nicely, really, and is more relevant to her character, if you like. Now, can we just take a minute to appreciate the detail on that torso? Wow, wow, wow. That is a beautiful torso. I've got to be honest, it's incredible. Now, straight away, same thing on the back, just levels to this game. Levels of detail is unbelievable. And as you can see, the brooch on the front is in the shape of a panther, and it's just awesome. Just incredible attention to detail. Now straight away, legs a bit of a letdown, but you knew I was going to say that. You knew I was going to say that because anyway, we won't get into it. I've said it enough. Anyway, on to her. What would you call them? I've totally forgotten. Accessory, there we go. And they're accurate to her weapons in the movie. So on a whole, this minifigure is incredibly accurate to the movies, and I'm actually a really big fan of it. Alright then guys, well here we have the final minifigure, the one you've all been waiting for, my favourite minifigure from this set, Killmonger. Let's just take a look to just appreciate the levels to the game when it comes to the headpiece. I don't know how much this individual headpiece will go for now, but I imagine it's a fortune on Bricklink. I haven't checked, but I can imagine it is. And yeah, it just ties the whole minifigure together very nicely. Now, I will just take his headpiece off and show you. It's a bit lackluster with the head underneath, but you're not buying it for the head. You're buying it for the headpiece, all right? He doesn't have a dual-molded head, which is very strange to me, to be honest. Now, the torso and the legs, actual leg printing. Can you believe that? The torso printing up the top is incredibly detailed. And again, this whole outfit is incredibly accurate to the movie. And as you can see here, even on the back of the headpiece, you have the sort of bow, like, because that's how you tie it. It's just good. Detail, level to detail. Gotta be honest, it's amazing. Now, back printing, incredibly detailed. Again, no back leg printing, but we weren't expecting that. I'm just happy we finally got a minifigure with leg printing. I honestly, This is hard pressed to be one of my favourite minifigures that I actually own. It's just, there's so much attention to detail, and the mask on its own may be my favourite headpiece ever. Alright then guys, well that was a look at the minifigures from the first set. You got Ulysses Claw, Nakia, Black Panther and Killmonger. Now we're going to move on to the minifigures from Lego set number 76099, Rhino Face-Off by the Mine, and we're going to start with Okoye. Let's get it. Alright then guys, here we are taking a look at Okoye. Now I'm going to be incredibly biased to Okoye, mainly because, well, she can do this in The Walking Dead. Taking a look at Okoye, you can see that her torso is exactly the same as Nakia's. They're just different colours and have very varying designs here and there, but the general principle is the same. However, Okoye's is more sort of full, to be honest, and she has the gold trim as opposed to the silver, which I do actually really like. Now, obviously, Okoye is bald in the movie, so she doesn't have a dual moulded head, which I'm absolutely fine with because it's accurate to the movie. Taking a look at the back printing, you can see again, just good attention to detail, just nice, just very good. Now, I will say this, maybe again, because I haven't seen Black Panther in so long, I was expecting a sort of skirt piece, because I'm pretty sure they wear skirts in the movie, or like their legs are the same colour as their outfit, but I don't know. Just bog standard black leg pieces, which isn't amazing, but it is what it is. And now she does come with a spear, which I do actually really like, because she obviously fights with a vibranium spear, and she's so awesome. I actually really like Okoye, so yeah, on a whole, really happy with this minifigure. So then guys, we are moving on to the penultimate minifigure. Now this is Killmonger, and again, it's just gorgeous. It just is gorgeous. It's just a good minifigure, and it's such an upgrade on that original Black Panther, which is still a really great minifigure, but this Killmonger is amazing. Now, I've already stated what I like about this headpiece here, or this hairpiece if you like, but let's just take a look at the attention to detail on his headpiece. Wow, amazing. And again, I always say it with gold, you have to use the right amount, and they've absolutely nailed it here. I mean, even the back printing on his head, it's just so vibrant, it stands out so much. It's amazing. Now, again, I do like the sort of necklace here, and it doesn't actually go the whole way round, but I'm assuming that sort of line there is to be the clasp. I don't know, but I do actually really like the front of this torso. I think it's very nice. However, I actually like the back of the torso more than the front. I'm crazy, I know, but I actually really like that design. I think it's really cool. I've got to be honest, this Killmonger is amazing. It really is. It's not as good as the other Killmonger, because that headpiece is unreal, but it is an amazing minifigure. However, in my opinion, it's not quite as good as this minifigure. This is Black Panther, and straight away, I prefer the blue to the gold instantly. Call me crazy, I don't care. I think the blue looks so much better than the gold. Now, straight away, this is obviously his suit from later on in the movie, as opposed to this minifigure here, which is his suit at the start of the movie. And you can just see, again, like I said, levels to this game. Now, obviously, this is his new suit, which sort of stores vibranium energy or kinetic energy or something, and then he can release it like this, which I think is really pretty cool. Now, straight away onto his headpiece, you can just see, again, just incredible attention to detail. And I will say, the way the silver and sort of cyan light blue blend together is just gorgeous. Now, again, you're not seeing how bright some of these colours are on the camera, and I can only apologise for that. But as you can see, if I sort of tint them, they are all shiny, and I do really like that. Now, obviously, again, back printing, again, amazing, but the back of his head printing is just so awesome. That could be like a robot face or something if you really wanted to. That could be the Cyclops eye, that could be the mouth. Anyway, getting ahead of myself. And again, I absolutely love the fact that his his, necklace or suit, whatever you want to call it, it runs the whole way around his body, and I think that's really cool, which does lead me to believe that Killmonger did have a clasp on there. So yeah, by far my favourite minifigure out of this set of minifigures down here, but not my favourite minifigure overall out of these two sets. Alright then guys, well that was a quick look at the minifigures from both of these LEGO sets, and here are the other minifigures as well. And yeah, we are now going to get on to looking at the builds, and I think we're going to start with set number 76100. Let's get it. Alright then guys, well here we are taking a look at the Royal Talon Fighter. Now straight away I will apologise for any dust. I think I've built this setup once and never ever taken it apart. So in fairness to it, it is very durable, as it will have been through the ringer in the years that it's been built up. Now, I want to just start by saying most of these are stickers. Now, you know my feelings on stickers. You know I don't like them. I think we should get more and more printed pieces. However, gotta say, it does look pretty cool. I've got to be honest, I actually really like the way this thing looks, which I didn't actually expect. I do remember building this and thinking to myself at the time, it's just going to be one of those sets. But it really isn't actually. I genuinely think it looks really good. Now, obviously, I will take you in for a bit of a closer look and show you some of the features. But straight away from the outside, as you can probably guess, these are kind of flimsy. But that just doesn't want to go on there. So yeah, these bits are flimsy, and I'll be honest, I think these have come off a few times as well. But apart from that, it's actually pretty durable, and as you can see here and here, there's so much flexibility. But anyway, enough on this, I'll take you in for a closer look, guys. Alright then guys, well here we are taking somewhat of a closer look at this LEGO set, and again, I can only apologise for the dust you are seeing there. But basically, I wanted to just give you an overview of what it actually looks like from the top, so you can see. Again, apologies for the dust. Now, starting from the back, you can see that these do move. They are kind of cool, but I actually prefer them stuck down the whole way. That's just the way I like it. I love the use of this track here, these track pieces, because these are actually original. I've got some of these in original grey. And they are, I love old castle stuff, and that's where they come from. That's where I first saw them anyway. And I just think it really adds to the look of the build. Now again, as I've already stated, sticker, 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 sticker. Now on the side, these are so cool. And I've got to be honest, I absolutely love, as you can see, the way they are stuck in there. I absolutely love that technique that was used to create that sort of rounded shape, but with fins. I just think it's really cool, and I love the way it looks from the side as well. It's just really cool. It looks like it could be a car, a boat, a submarine, or a plane, and I like that. But opening up, as you can see, there's just a little storage space in there. There's nothing too fancy, nothing too crazy. Not amazing playability with this set, I am realising, but you do get 4 minifigures, so it is what it is. Now, obviously, this is the cockpit. It's big enough to fit 2 people in, which I do actually really like. And again, sticker and sticker. Now, this archway design down here, I am a huge fan of. I actually love that. I think it looks so cool. And as you can see, underneath, without a doubt, we have 2 stud shooters, because it wouldn't be a LEGO Marvel set without stud shooters. So yeah guys, that was just a quick look at this build. I can't make it any longer. I've been stretching and searching for things to say about it, but it really is just a ship. That's all it is, just a ship. So guys, after taking a bit of a closer look at this LEGO set, I think it's time we move on to 76099 Rhino Face-Off by the Mine. That rhymed. Let's get it. As you can see here, we have the build from LEGO set number 76099. Now, there are actually 2 builds with this, and I will show you the more sort of, I don't want to say flimsy, but the more fiddly build of the 2 if we can. I'm just going to adjust the camera angle. So as you can see, this is meant to be mining vibranium, and this is the little cart that runs along the track. And it's very reminiscent of the scene in the movie where Killmonger and Black Panther are fighting on the train tracks. So yeah, that is what this is meant to represent. Now, the cart is a very simple build, and it does come with 3 1x2 flats to go in this cart. And I'm straight away going to say, I hate that. I hate having loose Lego. I don't like loose Lego, because if I put this in a storage box, guess where I found these 3? At the bottom. So yeah, I don't like that really, but I guess I can see why it is like that. Now, these do fold down. I'm not entirely sure why, but they do fold down. And this does swing on the axle here, as you can see, which I do actually think is really cool. However, that's it really. That's all it is. And I mean, you've got the track here, and it doesn't run overly smoothly on the track. It's very sort of, as you can see, it's just not well balanced. If it were me, I'd have put the 2 wheels there and put something in the middle. But it's not me. I didn't design it. So yeah, I'm assuming this feature here is meant to, as you can see, sort of there is a, I don't know what they're called, but there is something there that is making it do this. Ah, okay. It makes more sense why it's sort of wobbly now. So it definitely, every time it hits onto that, it has an angle in which it can be flicked over. So that is why it's so like that. And you can even put it on there like that and then go, which wasn't as successful. But it is what it is. So yeah, that is all this cart really is. But I will say, I'm a fan of the fact we finally got a play feature that isn't stud shooters. Onto the Rhino. So then guys, this is what I would probably describe as the bulk of the build. And it is the Rhino. Now, straight away, it doesn't have a lot of play features. I'm just going to tell you that straight off the bat. However, just take a look at it. That's a Rhino. And it's a very accurate Rhino at that. Look at it. Look at that. That's so cool. I think it's awesome. Straight away, I'm going to say I think this is awesome. However, downside, sticker. Wait. I'm not finished. Sticker. 10 stickers on this tiny little build. Make that 11 stickers on this tiny little build. Now, I can't run with that. I don't think it's very good. But, you know, it is what it is. Anyway, apart from the stickers, which do actually add to the look of the build, I will give it that. Aesthetically, this is perfect. This is a Rhino. And there's room for someone to ride on the top, which I am a huge fan of. I don't like it when you move it and it makes this sound. But other than that, it's pretty good. But reviewing it is going to make that sound. Now, stud shooter. Are we surprised at this point? No, we are not. And the head just looks accurate. It does. Even from here. Looks good. Looks accurate. Love the use of these spikes. Very nice. Good. Just looks good. Really happy. Something cool I did want to show you. How many of you have seen the Tiger sort of Creator 3-in-1 that came out this year? And it was like a 40 quid set. And everyone got really annoyed because on his bum, they put a pink dot to symbolise his bum, like a pink stud. Yeah, well, they didn't do that with this. They actually gave him a tail, and I think that's so much better than a pink stud. So yeah, really happy with that. Now, in terms of playability, there is not a lot. Also, I've just realised there's actually 13 stickers for this one tiny build. Not okay. In terms of playability, I will say the Rhino can run and look like it's running. I will say that, like, it can have one there and look like it's sort of bounding, or even 2 out front. And I almost think at a point, maybe it might be able to stand up if it wasn't so top heavy. Yeah, it can. That's pretty cool. It can stand straight up. So yeah, the legs do move and they do sort of go up to there. Obviously, you don't need them to go up to there, but they do if you want them to do that. And it can be a much sort of, I like the use of these legs. They are very clicky. But that is good, and I think that's good. And I guess the head moves a little bit and snaps off in my case. So yeah, the head moves and it does sort of twist and go up and down. But yeah, there is what I would describe as minimal playability with this build. Alright then guys, well that was my closer look and review of these Lego Black Panther sets. I've got to say, I'm pleasantly surprised. I remember not thinking much of them when I bought them. Liking this one when I built it. I didn't even remember building this one. So, yeah, I'm actually pleasantly surprised. I've really been pleasantly surprised by these Lego Black Panther sets. However, we've taken a closer look. We've reviewed them. We've looked at the minifigures. You know what comes next. It's time for my pros and cons and rating out of 10. Let's go! So then, guys, that is the end of the review. Now we are going to get into talking about the pros and cons, and eventually we'll get on to my rating out of 10 for each of these sets. However, I'm just going to say straight away, the first pro is I'm pleasantly surprised. I really don't remember liking these sets as much when I built them. I mean, yeah, I enjoyed building this, but I didn't really think it would be crazy good, and I'm so pleasantly surprised with how good these sets are. And now that I've said that pro, I guess we're going to start with the pros. Another pro, which is very rare, I'm okay with the pricing on these. I really am. I mean, £30, okay, one big build which doesn't have much playability. I understand. 4 minifigures, 3 unique minifigures, 4 minifigures, 3 unique. You don't need any more than that. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. For £30, brilliant. And again, I would have paid £30 for this because I did buy it when it was out. I do remember. And again, £20 for this. Minifigures, 3 unique minifigures. So 3 unique minifigures, 3 unique minifigures, 1 okay build, 1 good build. Black Panther's definitely doing something right, isn't he? These sets are doing something right. The next pro is obviously, I've already said it, it's the minifigures. I mean, 6 out of 7 minifigures are unique, or at least at the time they were released, they were unique. Now, I don't know if the Lego Marvel CMFs have a Killmonger in them. I will have to check after recording this, but I don't know if they do. And if they don't, these are the only 2 versions of Killmonger we've ever got, and they're both brilliant. My fourth and final pro is definitely the Rhino build. I think the build is amazing. Note how I'm saying the build and not stickers, because we'll get onto that in a minute. But the build is amazing. It just does look like a rhino, and almost like a rhino with armour on. I really do like that. So now we've had the good, we must get on to the bad, and the first con has to be the amount of stickers on these sets. Okay, 13 stickers on one small rhino is not okay. And another 7 on this one as well, which, you know, that's not as bad, and they are actually quite big stickers, and they do work well. But I don't want 7 stickers. I don't want any stickers. Stop putting stickers on sets. And I figured while I'm holding this in my hands, I may as well move on to the next con, and that is the lack of playability on this ship. And I know I've said, like, I could overlook it. I'm not going to play with this. It's just for display. I think kids would be annoyed. I really do, because all you get is one compartment to put people in, and a cockpit and 2 stud shooters, but everything has stud shooters. So yeah, playability, not amazing on this build. My third and final con, as I don't actually have any more to say, and it's just a personal one to me, I don't want Lego loose. I don't like loose Lego. See, look, it's already dropped on the floor. So then, guys, that was the pros and cons. Again, the final con was something only personal to me, which, you know, some of you might not care about, which is fine. But for me, it's just one of those things that really niggles at me. I don't mind when they put Lego in a chest or something, or Lego in a container, but when you just have it loose, I don't like it. Anyway, enough about that now. We're going to get on to the rating out of 10, and we're going to start with Lego set number 76099, Rhino Face-Off by the Mine, and I'm going to be giving this Lego set an 8 out of 10, okay? I mean, like I said, loose Lego, annoying, amount of stickers, annoying, nothing else wrong with this set, nothing else. Good play features, good functionality on the Rhino, and 3 amazing minifigures. So yeah, an 8 out of 10 for this set, for sure. Moving on to Lego set number 76100. This one here, the £30 set, I'm going to give it, I already know what I'm going to give it, the exact same as the last one. This set is getting an 8 out of 10. Now, yes, I did complain about the playability and the function, the play features and the playability of this set. That is mainly my only kicker, and these 2 wobbly little fins, which just, no matter how hard I try, no matter what fin I put on, it never stays on there, and that is really annoying. However, apart from that, I just think it looks awesome, and again, 3 unique minifigures, or certainly at the time, and 1 awesome Black Panther minifigure anyway. 4 minifigures for £30, amazing. Alright then, guys, well, that is my rating out of 10 done, and that is the video done as well now, I guess. So I want to say thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you could like, comment and subscribe, that would be amazing. I appreciate all of it, and I appreciate all the interaction you guys have been giving me. Shout out to all the new subscribers as well since my last video. I really do appreciate you coming on this journey with me, so thank you so much. If you could, please check out my Instagram. It will be linked down in the description below. It's very boring. It's just photos of my Lego Marvel collection and occasionally what I'm doing in my life. So if you want to check it out, feel free. It'll be linked in the description down below. Also, again, Zlada TV and the Human Waste Bin, or whatever your name is, Human Garbage Disposal, Human Dumpster, whatever your name was, please both get in touch with me because I haven't got your details, so I can't send you the Lego set. So please get in touch with me. So then, guys, that is it. That is the end of the video. Thanks so much for watching. And yeah, all that's left to say is I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.